back here at the GSL Kodas. We have our first survivor making it into the round of 16, Roro.
That is correct.
Not much of a shocker there.
No, I mean, he's playing fantastically. He's showing that Zerg can win in Heart of the Swarm and will continue to do so. Our losers match, Crazy against Creator. Hard to say how that's going to go. We haven't seen enough
Creator
Crazy.
2-0.
I think Creator's going to win as well.
Do you think 2-1, not 2-0?
I don't know. The thing is, I've seen so few Crazy games, and as far as Heart of the Swarm goes, I don't know that I've seen any.
I haven't.
Yeah,
With him,
no, I'm pretty sure I haven't. So
obviously Crazy's good, but
know.
He doesn't quite have that level of experience that,
yeah,
you know?
Well, he's been a pro gamer for a decent amount of time in Starcraft 1.
But I mean, if we compare this to like Creator, who's really been out there. Like,
yeah, that's very true.
It's hard to say.
It is hard to say, but I do side with Creator. I'm excited to see what Creator likes to do in Protoss vs. Zerg here, because Creator was a very big-time 3-base timing attack or 2-base timing attack guy in Wings of Liberty. But that was back when you had a clock on you, and you had to kill them before Broodlords or before Broodlords got out of control.
That's true. Once Broodlords got out of control, the game was over. I mean, for Zerg in Wings of Liberty, it really was like a big waiting game. If you just last long enough, if best for Broodlord, it will carry you to victory.
That scenario does not exist anymore, and if it does exist, it's reversed. So Creator definitely can play a more macro, long-term game type of style here, like he does in his other matchups.
Sure.
So I'm really excited to see what is his style exactly in StarCraft 2, not Wings of Liberty.
That was close. Heart of the Swarm.
Or not Wings of Liberty. Let's just call it StarCraft 2, not Wings of Liberty.
This is StarCraft 2 GSL Kodas, not Wings of Liberty. All right, guys. We're here in our new studio, and it is back as we begin to see how the metagame will unfold here in the GSL Kodas Heart of the Swarm here in Seoul, Korea. Introducing our players. In the bottom right, we have one of the best build order creators ever for Protoss here in StarCraft 2. He is Creator. And interesting to note, he's already going with a pylon in the main, so slightly unorthodox. And in the upper left, we have the dark horse of this group. Can he get through? He is
KT Loster, Crazy.
You know,
we should just start. We should just nickname him Cray Cray.
Cray Cray. Cray Cray is fishing out today. Crayfish. Yeah.
That's enough, Artosis.
I just jump over this
I just grab you by your shirt and throw you over.
I like land on some poor fans and like they get hurt. I'm like, oh, I actually feel okay. And I walk back up the stairs and cast more.
We have this. So we're on the second floor here of the studio because we got a big studio now. But we have this weirdest little staircase to get up there. We have this spiral staircase, like it's in one of those. Like old castles or something.
Yeah, it's like a really tight spiral staircase. Like when we try to bring a sofa up here, it's going to be very difficult. We're going to need ropes and pulleys.
I think what we need is a fireman pole that we slide down to the bathroom. Oh, we love you too. Thank you.
Oh,
from Canada.
Thanks, Canada.
Thanks, Canada.
You're my favorite hat, being an American. All right, so let's talk about the opening here for Creator. It's not actually. It's the pylon.
It's
in
a
main
variation
forge.
of fast expand.
Yeah, it's something that can be very safe. Normally, you do it on something with a slightly smaller choke, because notice 4 Zerglings are on the way. Is Creator going to be able to wall everything off? Is he going to pull probes? These are important questions.
Yeah,
because those Lings should be able to just run straight in if he sends them straight. But that doesn't mean he's going to send them straight. We don't know that he's going to send them straight.
Yeah, this is why we normally see the forge at the entrance here for the pros, because you're basically making a much smaller entrance.
Yeah,
by putting those buildings there. So I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, this could be something that
looks like he wants to run 2 in.
Okay.
And what that will do for him is it's going to scout beyond the time where Creator wants to do, his tech. So, but what I have to say here is I think from Creator, well, that's placed in such a way you can't really get up the ramp all that easily, but this is still going to be very annoying. I think Creator wants to go for just a really quick third base. Because otherwise, it's, I don't know, this is
I don't
kind
know
of
about
an
this
annoying.
build so far. And this is not even like, oh, it's hot, it's different now. This is just a standard predicament that Zerg's going to get in.
Yeah.
I mean, Protoss is going to get in if they open like this. Is that kind of?
Oh, he tried to bait a cannon hit with lings at the main ramp to try to get both lings in the main, but
Smart.
anyways, he's got a ling in the main now. As long as he's very careful with it, he's basically going to be in there for so long that the tech is going to be delayed or shown.
Right.
And that's very annoying because if Zerg sees your tech, oh well, that's
changes
unfortunate.
everything. Yeah.
Normally you don't want to lose that to the Zealot. Like if you have a ling in there, it's actually so valuable that you just really focus on keeping it alive. But anyways,
He's going to go with a Stargate tech. Now there's still a lot of stuff that he can do. Oh, am I not seeing this right? Excuse me. We do not have the Stargate yet.
Yeah.
We have a very small preview screen today. We're gonna get that fixed soon. But
there's your
there's
Stargate.
Stargate. Okay.
Calm down, Tasus. It's there.
It's there. I'm back.
You
from the
just
future.
screwed up and read the future. You can't really. You don't want the U.S. government coming and taking you and putting you in a lab just
Chopping
because you
me
can
up.
read the future.
Yeah.
So that's okay, Tasus.
That's not true. I actually have that almanac from Back to the Future where I just know every single StarCraft 2 game that ever happened.
That almanac goes into that much detail.
It's a good almanac.
You know what's really funny is that almanac would be on like an iPad in the future. So actually, you know,
I got the print edition.
the thing is, I don't know, man. I think that at that point in the future where there's hoverboards, everyone just uses something electronic, and then like he has it, but it runs out of battery. He doesn't have the charger for it, so he's like, oh, I wish I had written down the lottery numbers.
It's like, that's actually so funny. It's like you go back in time and you have all these gadgets on your iPhone that you can use to get around, and then you're like,
It's
oh,
like an
I didn't bring
iPhone
the
7.
charger.
They haven't invented how to charge it yet.
Yeah. I didn't get this update, but the App Store doesn't exist. No! All right. So he's going to go ahead and get a Void Ray out here. The Void Ray is used to bully the Overlords around the map.
He's making a second Void Ray.
Okay.
The Overlord's there.
When
so
I
is
do
he
this,
just
I only
making
make
that
one.
to show him? No, I know. This is. I actually haven't seen many builds like. In Heart of the Storm so far, I haven't seen a multiple Void Ray build this early against Zerg.
Well, let's see if he gets a third, actually.
No, he's adding 6 gates, so it looks like it's going to be a Void Ray gateway all in. Okay, so this is kind of like an old build, and Void Rays are better than they were in Wings of Liberty, and this build
much
already
better.
existed back then, so kind of cool to see.
Also with this, you can do a lot of neat stuff, like put a pylon on. No, I guess you can now. Excuse me, you can't do that. You can't warp into the high ground now because
not
they've
anymore.
changed that.
And this map wouldn't be that good for it. There's only really one spot that you could do it.
Okay, so the Void Rays are going to move out here. Now they're going to they want to clean up the watchtowers and just get any overlords that are there, and that way this attack is a lot more surprising. And don't forget, with the mothership that we just got a shot of, you're going to do a lot more damage.
Yeah, that thing is going to be so helpful. Time warp, amazing. You quagmire up the units and everything.
You quag it up, as they say.
Quag it up. That's what people are calling it. I don't know. Whatever.
Time warp, that's what these crazy kids are calling it. They quickly quag it up, you know?
Yeah. All right, here this attack comes. He's just scouted it now. Pylon's starting to go down. That +1 attack almost done. A lot of Zealots and Sentries. Of course, that's normally weak against a lot of Roaches, but 3 Void Rays.
Okay,
Let me tell you what is strong against Roaches. 3 Void Rays.
No, thank you, Arjos. I was on the edge of my seat for that one.
Hey, that's a good
Spore
score.
Crawler makes it a lot harder.
Yeah. He should just go in a different route. Go up the side. Yeah, there you go.
All right, very nice.
All right, picking off
Free
queen.
queen.
Yeah, just 4 force fields to get that queen. Very nice. The double spore is really helpful. If those weren't there, he would have already gone. That's going to be a lot of damage incoming. We do have a lot of stalkers on the way as well. Time warp goes down. Charges up the Void Rays. Right now he's targeting the queens, but he really wants to focus more on roaches, I would say.
Nice kiting with the Void Rays, actually. And he's going to have taken out that Spore Crawler.
Wow.
And he can keep going with this. I mean, there's a lot of roaches being made right now, but a lot more stalkers out here. And he has used the force fields just perfectly. I think he's going to get in there, man.
Yeah, this
Short
is
sweet.
This is it. That's game over.
Very, very straightforward game.
Well done. Well executed by Creator. I like the spores by Crazy, but he just wasn't ready at any point. And to be perfectly frank, he screwed up with the lings. Like, he had opportunities to have a better idea of what was going on, to be more annoying.
Right.
And it just, I don't know, Creator just kind of outplayed him there, man. I feel like, I feel bad for Crazy because he's a very good player, but everyone has counted him out of this group, and at this point, he's almost out without winning a game.
Yeah. Crazy's like the boss that's in the middle of the level, not the one at the end. You know what I mean?
Yes, he's much more a Bebop than a Rocksteady.
Yes. That's, wait, more, oh wait, is Bebop actually ever in the middle of the level?
I don't actually remember.
That's not
but
right. Okay,
if one of those guys was...
Rocksteady Bebop could be in the middle level, and then they'd have to fight, I don't know, like Baxter or whatever with his fly thing. Even though that doesn't make a lot of sense, that's how it would be in the game. Those villains always come later.
Well, Baxter's a pretty easy boss, at least in Turtles in Time. But
yeah, he is easy in Turtles in Time.
I mean,
did you ever play the arcade Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, of course.
The one that I tried to play. I found it in an arcade like somewhere back in the States a long time ago. You can't beat the bosses without just putting endless points in.
Yeah.
There's no tactic to it.
No, there isn't.
I really thought
it's a really well-designed game.
Yeah, when I was a little kid, I really thought like I was good at it.
It's like those games where you shoot the spiders when you're in the Jeep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, you can beat this game, but it's going to cost you, if you have 2 good players, about $10.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, that's just the way it is.
I felt like Time Crisis is one of those games you could beat. Like
Maybe.
One, but
like not the one where you shoot spiders.
No. Spiders,
the one where you shoot spiders, I actually sat down to beat, and I put about 10 in, and I was on the last level. My movie was starting, so I had to leave.
Man, that's rough.
Oh, it was rough.
All right, guys. We're going to see if Crazy can come back, or if it's going to be taken out here. That is so cute. Here at the GSL Code S, let's go.